All right, so next on my happy list is, so number 3 is white bread. That Wonder Bread stuff. I can't even believe it's still around. You know what? There's so many good breads out there now, like amazing breads. And people still buy this white, bleached out, dead bread. And it's disgusting. It's the cheap, and I know it's because it's cheap. It's cheap. It's cheaper than dirt. Like literally cheaper than dirt. But it's poison to the body. So basically it's containing a lot of gluten. These are wheat-based breads that are all chemical washed. So they're, bleached, they're bleaching agents. The type of flour that's being used is very damaged. Oftentimes a lot of our foods are irradiated. It's got radiation on top of it. This is like death. You're just eating death. And it's glue. It's like glue to your body. It's pro-inflammatory. The amount of nutrition it can actually get out of that is negligible. If you need help to like put your food in your mouth, like if you need a little like glove around your food, use cabbage leaves. I use that as like, instead of bread slices to make sandwiches, I use cabbage leaves or another type of heavy leaf to eat your, if you have a cut of meat, a tomato and some lettuce and whatever you put in your sandwich, use other things to hold that together. Not white bread. Now there's amazing other types of bread, spelt, and there's other types of grains that exist, ancient grains. At least there's organic wheat or heritage wheat varieties. Now, the problem with the kernel of these, anything that's a grain, problem with grains, okay, in general, is that they contain phytic acid. So we're talking about acids again, guys. So anytime you have something that you could plant in the ground and it will grow, has phytic acid around it because it's a protective seed coat. So, you can save seeds for a long time. So that's its protective coat. As soon as moisture hits that, the phytic acid's washed away and then it can begin its sprouting process. And once it starts to sprout, all the enzymes begin, all the vitamins and nutrients start to, be made from the cells and start to flourish so that it can grow a plant, right? So when that happens, you're going to eat that, you get nutrients too. But if you're just eating the seed kernel as is, you're getting the phytic acid, you're not really getting all those benefits of what's actually the potential in that seed. So sprouted breads exist. Yes. So they sprout the grain first, they wash that chemical off, or that natural chemical off. They sprout it and then they re-dry it and then they grind it into a flour and then they grow the bread that way. So that is a way more beneficial alternative than your white, when did they first make this white bread? 1950s. Wonder Bread came out in 1950s. Looked like the most miraculous food ever, right? Looks so pretty. Cake. Looked like cake. Yeah, it's poison, like literally. You're not getting anything good out of that. People eat that stuff, like even hot dog buns. Those hot dog buns, that's white bread. Those hamburger buns that are everywhere, that are on the street vendors. Every time I'm at a street vendor, I'm like, why don't you have an alternative bun? I don't want your stupid bun. I don't want your stupid mystery meat either. But like, what's with the buns? Like, get some alternatives, charge a little more for it. At least help these people. They go out and have a hot dog, they just ate cancer and inflammation. And they think that's lunch. They go out to the hot dog vendor and think they're getting lunch. Probably the healthiest thing they're putting on their hot dog is the sauerkraut. Okay, so just look at these things a little more closer. What type of bread are you eating on a daily basis? Are you eating out this type of fast food bread? Are you going to vendors like that? Are you what are you eating? Okay, because that is, if you want to be healthy, you can't keep putting that into your body.